How's it going, guys? I'm Connor from Running Warehouse, and today we are going to be taking a first look at the new Adidas adizero Adios Pro 3. Now, the Adios Pro launched a few years ago, and it was really what put Adidas back on the map of the serious road racer. We saw version 1 launch 2 years ago, and it offered that lightstrike Pro compound. It was that super foam that is extremely light, extremely soft, and extremely responsive. It's really what creates the super foam in a shoe. Then we saw version 2 launch the next year, and it made small changes on the shoe. Tweaked the midsole, tweaked the upper, made small changes to further enhance performance and efficiency benefits. Now with version 3, we continue to see those core philosophies maintained, but again, we've got a full revamp from top to bottom to further increase those efficiency benefits and make it the fastest Adios Pro to date. So a lot to talk about with this shoe, but with any super shoe, the first thing we got to talk about is the midsole. And with the Adios Pro 3, we continue to see that ultra responsive lightstrike Pro compound. We've got a lot of foam underfoot. It's going to maintain about that 39mm stack height in the heel, right up to about that World Athletic standard, and it's going to provide all the protection you need for those long marathon distances. Another change to note on the midsole is going to be the cutouts. We saw some cutouts in version 2. Now we see some more modified cutouts with V3. On the lateral side, you're going to see some small cutouts, especially up here in the forefoot area. And then as you move down into the outsole, you're going to see this midfoot cutout. Now we saw this midfoot cutout in version 2, and some people noted that it provided a little bit of an unstable design. Now with version 3, we've got a much wider net base. Comparing this net base to version 2, there's going to be several millimeters expanded, especially in the forefoot, and then again moving into the heel. So that wider, broader platform is just going to create a little bit more inherently stable design that I think a lot of runners that maybe were complaining that maybe version 2 was a little unstable are going to really enjoy here now with version 3. Now we also got to talk about the energy rod setup. The Adios Pro has always been known for that energy rod. It creates a little bit more flexible of an experience over a traditional carbon fiber plate. Now we've got the Energy Rod 2.0. It's going to extend even further back into the shoe to create a little bit more rigid of an experience, but again, it's going to maintain those same philosophies we've seen in past versions. Taking a little bit closer look at the outsole, we're going to see a lot of that inspiration that we've seen in past versions of the shoe. We've got that smooth rock climber-like rubber that moves from the heel up into the forefoot, and then as you get to the tip of the forefoot, you're going to see that more durable continental rubber with a lot of the force coming in that very tip of the forefoot. Having a little bit more durable rubber is very ideal from a traction and durability standpoint. Finishing this shoe off, we're going to see a modified upper design. It's going to continue to be as light and thin as possible. Very breathable, very snug fit. This is built for race day, and it's going to keep your foot nice and locked in. Really, one of the only changes we're going to note, other than some overlay modifications, is going to be in the heel. We've got this nice flip heel that makes it really easy to take the shoe on off, and as you flip it down, it gives a really nice aesthetic. Not huge changes to the upper, but it's going to continue to round out the shoe as an elite carbon-plated racer. Overall, the Adios Pro 3 continues to make small upgrades over its past versions to make it potentially the most efficient version to date. I think I personally will continue to use this mostly for my marathon, half marathon racing, really those longer distances. Some people may choose to go a little bit shorter. Some people may choose to use this for workout day. I think for tempos, fartleks, it will continue to be a great workout shoe that keeps your legs feeling fresh day in and day out. If you're looking to get this shoe on your feet, it'll be available in summer 2022 here at Running Warehouse.